absent some absolutely unexpected turn of events, the Kraken falls down from heaven or something, it's looking like a Biden administration. Everyone believes this to be the case already. The media are feeling emboldened. Big tech in particular is feeling emboldened. Big tech, Twitter, Donald Trump's favorite social media platform. Twitter is already saying that after Election Day, they may ban President Trump from Twitter. They've wanted to do it while he's in office, but they're in a bit of a bind because they allow the Ayatollah Khamenei in Iran to tweet and talk about the destruction of Israel and whatever he wants. And they don't have any problem with that. But death to America, whatever, that's fine. But they realized it would look like a double standard if you allowed the Ayatollah to stay on Twitter, but took the duly elected president of the United States off Twitter. So instead, what have they done? You've been seeing this. They just add a fact check to every single one of Trump's tweets at this point. He says, I had a good omelet for breakfast. This claim is disputed. Official sources dispute this claim. Yeah, I had 3 eggs in my omelet. Jim Acosta says he might have only had 2.5 or maybe 4. Fact check. So they're going to get rid of it. After January 20th, they say that they will very possibly kick Donald Trump off of Twitter. Why? Because so long as President Trump stays on Twitter, he's the second most followed politician after Barack Obama. Barack Obama was the first president during the age of Twitter, and personally pretty popular himself. If you allow President Trump to remain on Twitter, then he still has a voice that can break through beyond the mainstream media, beyond the gatekeepers who are now going to try to make everything very, very boring. You're going to see their ratings decline. Trump has been phenomenal for the mainstream media's ratings. Doesn't matter. He's undercutting the liberal establishment project. And so they're going to try to cut him out as best they possibly can. I'm sure Twitter makes I don't really know how Twitter monetizes their platform beyond the advertisements and selling your data, probably to China. But I'm sure Twitter could make more money and have more engagement on their platform if they allowed President Trump to stay on. And still, they will oppose it because they want to get back to boring business as usual. But it does appear to be coming to an end. I have held out hope longer than just about anybody in conservative politics. I don't think we should concede the race early. I don't think we should do any of those. I don't think it's overturning constitutional norms to question the results of an election that obviously had many, 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 many irregularities and sometimes outright criminal behavior in places. I don't think there's anything wrong about that. But it does appear to be coming to an end. Bill Barr, the Attorney General, whom I've had the privilege of interviewing, the honey badger, is leaving the Trump administration. Some people are a little upset with Bill Barr right now because Barr did not come out and overtly challenge the results of the election. One thing I will say, and I think it's when we're trying to figure out what do we think of the Barr era at the DOJ, President Trump is being very complimentary toward Bill Barr as he leaves. Donald Trump has not always been very complimentary toward his leaving attorneys general. You remember what he did to poor Jeff Sessions and to other cabinet members. But he says, quote, "Just had a very nice meeting with Attorney General Bill Barr at the White House. Our relationship has been a very good one. He has done an outstanding job. As per Bill's letter, he will be leaving just before Christmas to spend the holidays with his family. Deputy Attorney General Jeff Rosen, an outstanding person, will become acting Attorney General. Highly respected Richard Donahue will be taking over the duties of Deputy AG. Thank you to all." So he's being very kind to Bill Barr. And Bill Barr, by the way, in his resignation letter, was extraordinarily complimentary to President Trump. He says, "I'm greatly honored that you called on me to serve your administration, the American people, once again as Attorney General." Don't forget, he had already been Attorney General during the Bush 1 administration. "I'm proud to have played a role in the many successes and unprecedented achievements you have delivered for the American people. Your record is all the more historic because you accomplished it in the face of the relentless and implacable resistance. Your 2016 victory speech, in which you reached out to your opponents and called for working together for the benefit of the American people, was immediately met with a partisan onslaught against you in which no tactic, no matter how abusive and deceitful, was out of bounds. The nadir of this campaign was the effort to cripple, if not oust, your administration." This is a great resignation letter, basically saying, you are great, your opponents are dirtbags, and I'm sorry it's coming to an end. And so I look at this not as a prescriptive matter, Bill Barr saying, yeah, we need the Trump administration to end, step down, concede. He's basically saying, no, you got done dirty, buddy, but it's over anyway because that's the constitutional system. So you lose guys like Bill Barr who talk about the absolute onslaught of partisan trash that they've heaped on you. You lose people like Kayleigh McEnany who just go out every day with a nice long whip and just start whipping the press with her searing, wonderful rhetoric and facts and logic. It's been really enjoyable. Now, what are we getting? Well, President-elect President-elect Joe Biden is naming people to his cabinet. And what are the big exciting picks? What are the ones that are really, oh man, here it comes, for good or for ill? Pete Buttigieg as Transportation Secretary. This news is so boring and lame, I think I'm going to fall asleep just reading it.